We start the newscast with a very timely visit by two high-level U.S. officials. They held talks over security issues on the Korean Peninsula with Seoul's top diplomat on this Monday. Our Foreign Affairs Ministry correspondent Hwang Sung-hee has the details.
Following talks with South Korean Foreign Minister Byung-se in Seoul on Monday, U.S. Assistant Secretary of State Daniel Russel reiterated Washington's support for improved inter-Korean ties.
I made clear that, as is a consistent element of U.S. policy, the U.S. supports the efforts on the part of the ROK to promote and enhance inter-Korean relations.
Russell's trip to Seoul, along with U.S. Assistant Secretary of Defense David Shear, is considered very timely. It follows a surprise visit to the South by a high-level North Korean delegation on Saturday, led by the regime's second most powerful man, Hwang Pyong-so. The visiting U.S. diplomats also briefed South Korea about the planned revision of the so-called U.S.-Japan defense guidelines. As a former victim of Japan's militaristic past, Seoul has expressed concerns about possible expansion of Japan's military activities under a revised bilateral defense cooperation deal.
This guidelines revision will not only strengthen U.S.-Japan relations, but it will strengthen peace and stability throughout the region. And of course, as this process unfolds, we're going to want to stay in close touch with our Korean partners on this.
Russell and Shear will hold talks with their Japanese counterparts in Tokyo before they release an interim report of their defense guidelines sometime this week. Hwang Sung-hee, Arirang News.